All right, so to add and subtract fractions, let's just do a few of these together. So this one, we have the same denominator. So we're going to keep our 4 for the denominator. And then on top, we have a 1 and a negative 3. So the negative, it can either belong to the whole fraction or we give it to the numerator. Okay, so we're going to do 1 plus negative 3. So we can play tug of war. We have a positive team with 1 and a negative team with 3. So the negative team is going to win. So we're going to have a negative answer. How many more are on the negative team? Well, there's 2 more. 3 is 2 more than 1. So negative 2/4. We could also use a number line. And if here's 0 and here's 1, we could start at 1 and then go backwards 1, 2, 3. We'd also end up at negative 2. However, we then need to simplify this one. And we can divide both of these by 2. Our answer is going to stay negative. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this one is negative 1/2. Clear that. All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to look around for these. And there are some down here on the bottom as well. And you're going to look for negative 1/2. Click and drag it right here. A few extra tricks. If you put 2 fingers onto your trackpad and you move them up or down, that'll help you scroll. There's this little caret here. You'll have this file menu here, but if you click the little caret here, it's going to expand it for more of the screen, making it a little bit easier to see. All right, let's take a peek at this one here. All right, so sometimes when we add or subtract, you might need to convert your mixed numbers to improper just in case there's like regrouping, but this one is just nice and simple. So you don't have to do that. You can keep it as a mixed number. You'll just want to change this 1/5 and change it so the denominator is 10. So you can multiply both of these by 2 and rewrite that fraction. Just pay attention to the fact that it is negative. So once you rewrite this fraction, combine that fraction with 7/10, and then you can just keep the 3. All right, let's do this one. All right, so these ones have different denominators. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 2, bring it over here, and multiply this one by 2/2. And then we'll bring this denominator of 5 over here and multiply this one by 5/5. And I'm writing with my mouse, so it might be a little bit sloppy. We're going to rewrite these fractions as 4/10. And then this one, we're going to rewrite it as 5/10. And then when we are subtracting with integers or rational numbers, we can change the subtraction to addition and make the next number the opposite. So the opposite of a negative is a positive. So we're really going to add these 2 fractions together. Now that they have the same denominator, that'll be easy. That will be 9/10. All right, so when you multiply, all you're going to do is multiply going straight across. And then use your integer rules. So a negative times a positive would be a negative answer. So it's going to be some sort of negative fraction. And you might need to simplify your answer. And then as a reminder, when you divide, what you're going to do is change it to multiplication and then use the reciprocal. So this would turn into 8/5. And then multiply straight across. Again, make sure to pay attention to the negative. So you're going to do negative. Well, let's say it's a negative fraction. So we're negative times positive will be a negative answer. And then just multiply straight across. Again, you might need to simplify. And then for this last one here, actually for both of these, before you multiply or divide, you do need to convert both of these fractions to improper. So again, how to do that? You're going to do 3 times 1, multiply here, and then add your numerator. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 more is 5. So this one would be 5/3. For this one, you're going to do 3 times 2 plus 1 more. And then you're going to keep your denominator of 3. And then again, if it's division, change it to multiplication, flip this one so it's the reciprocal, and multiply straight across.